What's up, basketball fans? Today we're breaking down one of the most exciting games of the week. The Milwaukee Bucks versus the Indiana Pacers. This nail-biter came down to the final seconds with the Pacers edging out a 1-point victory 115-114. We've got monster performances from Giannis and Siakam, clutch shooting, defensive highlights, and so much more to cover. Let's dive right into this Eastern Conference showdown.
And running the floor and laying it in.
Pascal Siakam showed exactly why the Pacers acquired him, putting on an absolute clinic with 25 points, 12 rebounds, and 5 assists on an efficient 10 of 15 shooting. What really stood out was his versatility. His mid-range game was nearly automatic, hitting turnaround jumpers over defenders with that silky smooth release. Early in the first quarter, Siakam caught the ball at the elbow, faced up Giannis, gave a quick jab step, and drained a perfect jumper. Siakam also stretched the floor, connecting on 3 of his 7 three-point attempts. That corner 3 with 4 minutes left in the game. Absolutely crucial. But the highlight of his performance came midway through the third quarter when he caught a beautiful bounce pass from Halliburton, took 2 dribbles and threw down a two-handed slam that actually silenced the Milwaukee crowd for a moment. His defense was just as impressive, with a key steal on Damian Lillard that led to a fast break dunk to give the Pacers their first lead of the second half. Even in defeat, Giannis Antetokounmpo reminded everyone why he's one of the most dominant forces in basketball. The Greek freak finished with 19 points, 17 rebounds and 7 assists. His most spectacular play came early in the second quarter when he caught the ball at the three-point line, took 2 massive strides and threw down. The dunk so powerful that the backboard was still shaking during the next possession. On the defensive end, delivered one of his signature chase down blocks, erasing.
Lopez has put himself on a 7-0 run here. Giannis with a block!
It looked like an easy fast break layup for Andrew Nembhard. The block was so emphatic that the ball landed 5 rows into the stands. What's interesting is that Indiana actually found ways to contain Giannis better than most teams. They sent double teams at precisely the right moments, forcing him to give up the ball. While his passing was excellent, the Bucks couldn't capitalize on enough of those kick-out opportunities.
Here is Antetokounmpo. Bryant got off his feet. Antetokounmpo!
Beyond the star power, this game showcased incredible performances from role players on both sides. For Milwaukee, Brook Lopez was nearly perfect from the field, scoring 23 points on 9 of 11 shooting, including 2 of 4 from deep. His pick-and-pop game with Lillard created all kinds of problems for the Pacers' defense.
Series. Lopez from Lillard, got it.
On the Pacers side, TJ McConnell was an absolute menace off the bench with 12 points, 7 assists and 4 steals in just 20 minutes. His pesky defense changed the entire energy of the game, and that behind-the-back pass to Mathurin for the corner 3 late in the fourth quarter was just magic.
TJ McConnell, and that's counted.
Speaking of Mathurin, the young guard contributed 17 crucial points off the bench, including 3 three-pointers. His confidence in the fourth quarter showed exactly why he's such an important piece for this Pacers team.
Got the jumper. That's a long...
Before we continue with the final moments of this thriller, if you're enjoying this breakdown, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button. I break down the biggest NBA games every single week with the analysis you won't find anywhere else. Your support means everything to this channel. The final 3 minutes of this game had everything a basketball fan could want. With 2:45 remaining, the game was tied at 109. Damian Lillard, who struggled with his shot all night, 4-14 from the field, still showed why he's at Dame time by hitting a deep 3 with 1:20 left to put the Bucks up by 2. On the very next possession, Tyrese Halliburton, 14 points, 10 assists, responded with a beautiful drive and it's a turner for an easy dunk to tie it back up with 35 seconds left. Taurean Prince hit what looked like the game winner, a corner 3 off a beautiful feed from Giannis to put Milwaukee up by 3. But Indiana wasn't done. Siakam quickly scored on a driving layup to cut it to 1, and then after a crucial defensive stop, Halliburton found a Kathleen McConnell, who made an acrobatic reverse layup with just 4.9 seconds remaining. On the final possession, Lillard had a chance for the win, but his step-back jumper rimmed out as time expired, giving the Pacers a massive road victory, 115-114. What again, this matchup showcased everything that makes NBA basketball special. Superstar performances, role players stepping up, clutch shooting and a dramatic finish that came down to the final possession. The Pacers showed incredible resilience, with Siakam leading the way and their bench providing the spark they needed. For the Bucks, despite strong games from Giannis and Lopez, they'll be disappointed to drop this one at home. This victory gives Indiana a tiebreaker advantage in what could be a tight Eastern Conference playoff race down the stretch, with both teams looking like serious contenders. Don't be surprised if we see this matchup again in the postseason. That's all for today's breakdown. If you enjoyed this analysis, make sure to like the video and leave a comment with your thoughts on the game. Until next time, keep balling.